right. Welcome to Soul Spark Tarot. I'm your host, Mr. Renew. Dang, got all of this light. I'm sorry. We got our daily message today. Does that help? That doesn't help. That helps. All right, so we got our message today. It's a little late, but made a pretty much a rant video yesterday. I was so mad, man, but that showed me that like I was at the end of my transformation. So as I'm ending my transformation, I'm hoping that you guys are able to do the same thing too. Um, and with that being said, like, subscribe, follow, do all of that fun stuff, share, check out the books, check out the blogs, check out the courses, check it all out, man. It's in the description box. But without further ado, let's get started on this yap. So, yeah, man, last night was rough. And it was crazy because, again, I got to start to learn how to listen to the part of me that knows what the fuck is going on. So it's like, it's halfway being greedy and halfway learning how to be like satisfied. So I don't know. And I learned this about myself when I had, like 2 months ago, when I had an interview for Orange Theory Fitness. So in that job interview, I pretty much had to go work out. And I realized that I will literally push myself way beyond, what is required. Like way beyond. And so like yesterday was my biggest day ever doing Instagram. Biggest day ever. And I only started out around like 10 or something, or 11-ish. So it's like, it was like 11:15 actually. So I worked and I made the most money I made in any day. But all of that kind of was squandered by at the end of the day with my last order I was trying to do. So I've never really done convenience stores, and so boom, I had a few convenience store off orders. Went to one, and that shit was great, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna just call it a night after this one, and we was laughing, joking. Everybody had a really good time in there, man. Other people was in there cracking jokes, man. The lady in there had good music playing. There was a girl who was there, and she was being nice, and we was all everybody was just having a fun old jolly good time, you know. So then I went and dropped off that order, and I was on my way to my spot, and then another order popped up. I'm like, cool, all right, I'll do this one. It's down the street. It's quick, it's not too crazy. It's only a few items, yeah. And so as I do that second order, I'm on my way back to my spot. Then another one pops up. I'm like, okay, cool. It's a 7-Eleven. That should be nice and easy, just like the other one was. And it absolutely was not. It was the worst fucking situation, man. But like I said in the rant yesterday, I feel like a part of me needed to snap. A part of me needed to like emotionally release. And I realized that like I only get that way because it was involving money. And like that's the only underlying factor. Like I would not have cared about anything that was happening in that situation, but the fact that I was on a time schedule, the fact that I drove 30 minutes to that place, the fact that I was disregarded, disrespected, not listened to, and I confirmed everything I called and I confirmed it all. And I was doing everything in the right way. I was completely in the right. And these people were just, well, one in particular was just completely in the wrong. Completely in the wrong. He wouldn't even admit it once he found out that he was actually like in the wrong. So ultimately, I let his ass have it. Verbally. I verbally destroyed this dude. I was ready to physically beat the fuck out of this guy because he brought out a taser and started flashing it and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I will really destroy you right now. Just don't know. I mean, I don't really like to talk, man. Like when I'm in public, I'd rather observe. Then when I'm talking, I'm like, okay, you're not listening. And then I'm using strong ass language. Then there's another people recording me sounding like looking like I sound crazy. And I even fucking said that too. So it was just like, all right, they can humiliate me if they want to. They can try. They probably gonna post that shit. It's gonna make me look crazy. It is. But I was snapping. I was going off. I've never called a grown ass man so many bitches before in my life. Punk ass bitches. I've never ever heard me like just say that shit so much. And guess what? Like, he was that. He acted like that. He acted like a little bitch. Like, to the point to where he couldn't even... it's because I was hitting hard on a lot of the shit that I was saying, which is probably true in his day-to-day life. Or his previous life or something. But I know I was striking a couple of chords in him based upon how he was responding, because he's the one that took it from working and professionalism to, like, fight me and shit. I'm like, you trying to fucking fight me? I was, again, I don't understand, but I know that, like, it's just these parts of me, this energy that's being released. So I hope that, just like when I saw the car accident, I didn't want to feel that way again. Just like when I was having a really good day and then that happened, I don't want to feel that again. And so I'm just at the point where I'm a little sick and tired of, like, being in rough spaces, man, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking for change, and I just don't want to be doing what the fuck I'm doing because I don't want to be around low vibes anymore, man. I never have any of those kind of problems on the other side of town. And, like, anytime I go near the strip, it's just, like, always some bullshit. This was literally on Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's like, there's places and spaces that I'm becoming more familiar with that I just need to make sure I hang out at and do and go, and then avoid the others. And so I think that also has to do with what we're doing energetically. There's just things that we just can't do anymore, can't go to anymore. And, that's it. So let us understand it's okay. It's all right. Like, I'm not going to beat myself down for that. Again, after it happened, I did the proper things. I called 911 to report his falsified report. I wrote a terrible review. I created an incident report for Instacart, and then I think the regional manager reached out to me as well. So it's like, okay, I'm looking at the situation, and again, I wasn't just calling him bitches and shit for no reason. He was, again, threatening me with a fucking taser because he didn't know something, and when he was taught something, he wanted to still be a bitch about it. That was crazy. And still, like, he started calling me a meth head, and I'm like, bro, you don't even understand that I'm only here because I'm here to do a job. Calling me Dusty, I'm like, oh my God, this is why I say you have low comprehension. You can't listen, you don't know how to communicate, and when I articulate all the issues with your professionalism, you cannot say anything but call me a name. Show me that. Come show me that. I was so mad, bro. I was so mad. You can check out that video for the rest. It was like 38 minutes of me ranting and then like a 5-minute reading. So, yeah, get the rest of that information over there. But anyways, I just hope that you guys are having a better day. Since I woke up and it was on my mind, I did yoga, like a full long session in the sun, in the heat, in the middle of the grass. It was cool because I really needed to just sweat it out and release. And that's why I'm thinking like I'm going to be doing a little bit of a detox just so I can detox some of those energies out of me and away from me. And I think that's really all I need to do, because I got a lot of things coming in and attracting to me. Like I made I made so much money yesterday. I was so grateful. So grateful. Like plus like cash tips. It was crazy. It was like working as a substitute at a school for a high risk special needs class. They pay you more because again it's high risk and it's special needs. Normally it's like $100 a day as a teacher or a substitute teacher. This is well over that. That was almost double yesterday. So I'm like, man, doing good, people loving me, and then I get to this not even customer, fucking employee who did not understand his job. Didn't even want to listen to his to his shift manager. Just terrible. So yeah, man, I'm sorry for all that long rant, but temperance is at the bottom. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to temper my emotions, temper the past, temper these experiences, because there's something that I'm learning from them that I just don't understand just quite yet, but I think I'm nearly there. I think I'm almost there. So, all right, so what's our overall reading? Overall energy for our reading. Ace of Potions with the Nine of Potions. So yeah, these are new emotions that are probably coming in. And I'm not opposed to things like, you know, even though I'm in my situation, I'm trying to be confident in as much as I can for the same reasons why I'm telling you guys. I'm trying to just be confident. So like, I be on dating sites as I'm out here, again, just to like try to get myself out of my norm, you know. I want to just meet some people, really. That's really the case. Meet some non-low vibrational people and do things with them. I met, again, good day yesterday, man, overall. Overall, actually, it was a great day. I even finished some homework, which is a great fucking paper. I really like to write, man. I like to write. And I really wish y'all like would read my stuff because it's pretty interesting. But I like to write, man. And that gives me a lot of emotional joy. Maybe that's an opportunity. Again, I got hella books and they're only $15. So if you want to help me out, go ahead and help yourself out too. Pick and choose whatever you need. But again, most of them, course 3, course 6, course 5, course 7, those are like the main ones people need. Or that's what people desire. You can need all of them. I think you all need all of them. We all need all of them. But the point is that it's available. So I'm looking to see if how I can create. Maybe I don't need to create. Maybe we don't need to create. This is a potion being presented. Got the King of Potions at the bottom. So maybe somebody is going to present something to you that you already feel good at, or good about. I think that might be the case, just for the simple fact that, yeah. So somebody is going to be reaching out to you, and they're going to be communicating some emotional aspects about your Nine of Cups. So like, again, in my situation, I had a really good day, but it ended bad. But then I tried to do the things to start my day off better, you know, to make sure that even though I was still like calling him bitches and shit in my mind, I'm not there. The situation is over. It's a brand new day. Let me go sweat it out. Let me go meditate. And let me go do other things to process than just drinking nothing but water. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that it's purging properly. And I think that maybe you might be giving yourself a new emotional cup to balance out the 9 that you have. Because I'm good. Again, that's why I'm trying to go out and meet people. I'm trying to find new things to do. Like, even at there's a store at Albertsons, a guy moved out here in December, and he's been out here since, from where I was from. But let me tell you more. Not just where I was from, in this specific city. But not just the specific city. This nigga used to live in the same apartment complex that I just came from. So he left them in December, and I entered them in December. And then now I'm out here, and he's been out here. It's fucking crazy. It was crazy. So that might be a person hang out with if I see them here and there. But you know, we'll see. All right, what else do we need to know about this? So there's a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Candles here. And maybe this is the person who's helping you overcome some thoughts. Maybe this is a person who's in their mind and they want to come and say something to you. I'm not too sure. I know somebody is thinking about something though, but what I do know is that this person here is talking, 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 talking. Like what they're doing is there's somebody who's maybe leading the way. I don't know. I did a webinar, or not did one. I attended a webinar today on like trying to connect and network and things. It's like it takes so much effort to do things that I don't want to do, man. And that's where I'm at. I don't want to do stuff that I don't want to do. And that's it. And so I don't know. Maybe this is somebody showing you a new way. You got the new emotion and it's blending well with the old emotion. And then again, expressing this emotion. So maybe somebody go hear you and come help you out. So we got the 8 of Candles. I feel like I need one more. Okay. This jumper says the 5 of Candles. So don't need the one, just need the jump. So there is movement that is going to be happening. Maybe it's movement in love. I actually think it is. I'm open to people. Again, I'm open to new stuff. I've been applying to different jobs, but I don't even know if I want to stay out here no more. But it's been nice. Again, like I said, things are going up. I just got to put myself in different situations. So maybe you're moving in a different situation. Maybe you're flat out moving. But I think the energies of desiring newness, I think is going to bring in something brand new. It's going to be justice for you. Like I've even been applying to jobs that I wouldn't normally apply to. But I'm also putting boundaries up, making sure that I do it within my scope. So, exactly. I'm following my intuition. So, somebody or you, we're all following our intuition to this stability, to this harmony. That's what this card is, more so than stability like the other one. But the harmony that we're looking at is on an intuitive pathway. And I think that is the case for the simple fact that harmony comes in all ways, even in chaotic moments. So just because I had that chaotic moment yesterday, I think that's good because now I don't have to like be in a position to where I can be angry and not express myself. I seen myself do it. I seen myself be it. I was introduced to a new emotion. Now I can take this emotion and put it on my shelf and add it to my collection. Now I can talk about my emotions in all ways. Because even though I was so mad, I was so articulate with the situation. Like, people were afraid of my words. Like, even there's a random dude talking about I'm stopping him from getting his product. I'm like, no. And every time he talked to me, I turned around and I spoke to him and he took a step back. It was like him getting hit or something. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, I should have said, bro, do I look like I got a damn 7-Eleven uniform on? Don't talk to me. Talk to the people with the uniform on. Right? I should have said something like that. That's what I was thinking. But again, it doesn't matter. I also was like, if you gonna step to me, don't be afraid when I step back at you. Don't talk to me if you don't want me to step to you. Again, these are things that I would have said in the heat of the moment to end the conversations instead of talk shit and try to understand and try to do things to make sure that these people were comprehending. But I was in a situation where these people don't. Again, it's the same fucking people. And he's talking about, and they're always there and they're always doing the same thing. Me, I was just passing by, just trying to do a job. And so for me, it was just a matter of understanding the emotional release with that. Because again, I have a Capricorn moon, so I'm still feeling those energies. And then the feminine side of me is allowing those energies to express. And so when a Capricorn, an emotional Capricorn express cuts you down specifically, just like if you was getting cut down and reprimanded at a job for a mistake or something. So I think I need one more, and then we can be good to go to get the final. So, King of Presents. Maybe this is what is. Oh, yep. So we're on our way. Keep working hard, man. Even if you got emotional struggles and blockages stopping you, just keep on going, because at the end of the day, you creating things is more of a memory for you outside of the chaotic moments in between those happy moments. So those happy moments of creation are allowing you to to reflect and reconcile the entire experience, not just as this made my whole day bad. No, as little segments, like slices of bread, in order to make a loaf. So out of that whole day, I had one thing was really this morning, because it was like 12 in the morning. All right. It was like 12 in the morning, but really, I started off my day like that. So the yesterday was actually pretty good. Started this morning was bad. Went to sleep, had to restart that energy, had to make sure that the shit that I was doing was appropriate. So I transmuted that energy. I gave myself the love that I needed, especially because, again, I did a full yoga session, warrior poses and all. So my legs, I felt so much more grounded. So keep keep with what you're doing, because there's going to be a way that we see. There's going to be somebody that helps show us. There's going to be something that will help us out, again, if you keep following your intuition, and it'll lead you to the King of Presents. All right, let's get our final message. These are the Doreen Virtue Angel deck. Doreen. Oh, I feel like I'm missing a few cards, but no. Just I haven't touched them in a while, I guess. They're feeling a little light, so that's good. But yeah, let's get a final message. Doreen Virtue deck. Doreen Virtue deck. It's a final message. All right. It's a final message for this daily energy. What's our final message? See all these jumpers? Got a lot to say, but I'm just trying to get the one message. Maybe we might just do an angel deck or an angel reading. See what your angels got to tell you. All right, so this goes and ties right in perfectly. Fresh air. Again, I went outside, I did yoga, literally in the heat, sweating my ass off. But I had to show myself some love. Heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So I think that is tying into this Queen of Wands, or this person who might be coming in, bringing you some love, bringing you bringing you something that will allow you to put new emotions on the shelf and then get your 10 of cups. The angels gave you this card because the answer to your question rests within your heart. The more that you open your heart, the more love, joy, and peace you'll feel. Again, I had to let that shit out, man. I feel so much better, and that was like, again, the physical side of me wanting to beat people up as of late. It also comes from, I think, me releasing all the anger and frustration of the past. Again, the residuals is what I was saying last night. And those energies are still prevalent in us unless you actually get them cleansed and cleared, which is why I think a lot of the Reiki stuff, healing that I've been doing, has really been helping. It doesn't remove it, it brings it up to the surface, and it allows us to let it go. You can open your heart chakra by asking the angels to send their healing energy. You can do this by visualizing your heart surrounded by pink light. It's funny because I literally had my pink rose quartz crystal. I needed to have this today, and it's funny that the heart chakra card came out. So I'm in tune. Hopefully you are too. By inhaling the fragrance of pink roses, by holding or wearing rose quartz crystals, and by focusing on love. Additional meaning says, send love and light to your heart chakra. Everybody, repeat after me. I am loved. I am loved. I love you, me. I love you, me. Hoo-wee, baby. I love you. Hoo-wee, baby. I love you. Take very good care of your cardiovascular health through exercise and healthy eating. That's another thing that was big on me yesterday. I know, again, I'm moving from place to place. I'm going to eat differently. There's certain things that I just can't eat anymore, literally. I don't have a, like, ice pack, so I can't keep making sandwiches and putting that shit in my lunch pail. The cheese is melting because it's hot. The fucking meat going bad. The mayonnaise and mustard going bad. It's just, I gotta eat fresh fruits, things that are consumable, pre-made foods already. So I gotta stop eating fast food because it's cheap. I gotta go spend my $5 for my breakfast bowl of fruit kind of thing, and I'd rather have that, and then I'll eat something similar later, and then again, that'll be good for my body energetically. A departed This may also mean a departed loved one who passed away from a heart condition is saying, hello, I love you. And then have a heart-to-heart discussion. So, yeah, I think these are the things that we're stepping into. I hope that you're able to step into them with an open heart. I really hope that you guys are able to see yourselves be as great as you can, even when even if you are in down moments. Understand that you're not down, you're just on your way back up. Wheel of Fortune is a loop. So without further ado, I appreciate y'all being here. Peace.